right now on ABC 7.
There is no way you can continue to be the governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
And he needs to resign immediately.
The growing calls for Governor Ralph Northam to resign. ABC 7 live in Richmond with details about the governor's emergency late-night meeting with some of the state's top leaders.
Also new tonight, a potential financial lifeline for historic D.C. rink left on thin ice as the mayor threatened to strip away funding.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11 on your side.
As we come on the air tonight, word that Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax did not attend an emergency meeting with Governor Ralph Northam. That as the governor stays silent despite mounting calls for him to resign after a growing scandal sparked by a 35-year-old yearbook photo. We have team coverage tonight. Victoria Sanchez tracking that growing backlash. We're beginning, though, with Michelle Marsh leading our coverage outside the Executive Mansion in Richmond. Michelle.
Carl, details of that meeting have not yet emerged, but what we can tell you is within the past hour, the governor's spokesperson has confirmed to ABC 7 that that meeting involves some of his top cabinet officials who also are people of color. That coming directly from the governor's office. As you pointed out, the lieutenant governor not part of that meeting. He remained in Northern Virginia today and missed that meeting. Now, late tonight, calls for the governor's resignation continue to grow. This after the revelation of that controversial photo, that appeared on his med school yearbook page under his name of someone dressed in blackface and the other dressed in a Klansman robe. Victoria Sanchez continues our team coverage right now and tells us that the governor's response to all of this controversy only appears to be amplifying calls for immediate change.
This weekend started with a political flip-flop after a more than 30-year-old racist photo surfaced Friday. It ignited backlash.
I was appalled that they appeared on my page, but I believe then and now that I am not either of the people in that photo.
The NAACP says the apology is too late.
And many other times prior to now to disclose that he has changed his ways. He recognized the error of his past, and now he's doing things differently.
Governor Ralph Northam initially said he was in this picture, recanted, then added to the confusion during his Saturday press conference.
That same year, I did participate in a dance contest in San Antonio, in which I darkened my face as part of a Michael Jackson costume.
Former Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe believes this is the end of the road for Northam.
That picture where the blackface and the Klansman came out, there is no way you can continue to be the governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
More than a dozen prominent Democrats are saying step aside, and he has dwindling support.
So I want to give Ralph Northam a chance to prove himself. He has the highest motivation imaginable to ensure that his legacy is not defined by a picture in his yearbook.
This debate isn't just with the higher-ups in the Democratic Party. I've spoken to many Virginians who are split on whether or not they want Northam to resign. We will have to wait and see if he changes his mind to step down. At the live desk, Victoria Sanchez, ABC 7 News.
Victoria, thank you. And as the governor's future plays out at the Executive Mansion, Virginia's General Assembly convened a rare Sunday meeting. But it wasn't because of the governor's scandal. It was about the state's budget.
They seem somewhat sterile in the light of all of the emotional issues that are going on, but they frankly are the work that we are about.
Those lawmakers facing a midnight deadline for committees to finish their work on the budget. Now, Governor Northam, meanwhile, has made good on one promise that he made during Saturday's 40-minute-long news conference. Listen.
I have prayed about this, and I will continue to pray.
And that is exactly what he did today. The governor spending early morning hours about 85 miles away from Richmond at his longtime church in Capeville, Virginia. Meantime, today here in Richmond, we spent some time talking to a local pastor about what this controversy means.
We are considered the third oldest church in the United States and the oldest church in the city.